Hello, and welcome to another one of my Creative World creations. Today I'm going to talk about one of the breaking changes in 1.20.12. So recently, you might know about my Minecraft repeating jukebox video, and someone recently told me that it broke. Oh no! What's the problem? Well, there's a few, but the main one is with the observer. It turns out let's see, let's do it like this. Doop, doop, doop. It still notices when chests have something and gets triggered. But let's say you put a chest over here and you put a hopper over here. And let me come over here. And you put stuff in the hopper. Nothing. It no longer notices when something comes through the hopper. That was something very important to my jukebox. And I'm pretty upset about this change. So I know that you can sort of recreate this with, is that correct? Yeah. A comparator. Let me get the stuff out of the chest. Let's do it that way. Ding. That's nice and all, but the differences are the comparator will stay on as long as there is something in the chest. The observer only fires once. Also, the comparator makes you have to, let's say you're only tracking one thing going through the hopper at a time. You may have to use a repeater. And then, there's the redstone. You're going to have to do some crazy stuff to get your redstone around where you want it, whereas with the observer you could have just done this. But because the comparator takes input from the sides, it's going to go into the comparator. So those are my couple of complaints about only being able to do this with a comparator and not an observer. Let's see, can we find where I was doing this? Yeah. Here's the old jukebox. Nice and tight configuration. But it doesn't work anymore. Let's find disk. Put a disk in here, and it might go into the dropper, but because the observer doesn't trigger the dropper or the dispenser, it doesn't go into the item hopper, and it never makes it to the jukebox. Now, here's my configuration with the comparator. Now the problem with this is that things tend to get stuck in the item hopper and they don't always make it through to the, oh, that's probably my problem. It's a dropper and not a dispenser. So that might work in, let's see, dispenser. That might work better, but let's kill that. In mobile, I noticed that putting a hopper into a jukebox does not work anymore. So we're dealing with some buggy stuff in 1.20.12. And maybe sometime soon I can update you with some fixes, but in the meantime, this is what we're stuck with. Hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll see you next time.